Hello Tenno, welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This week we have the Duviri Paradox dropping April 26th. That is this Wednesday. I cannot wait, super excited for that. There will probably be drops, but DE hasn't said anything really to confirm what they are or when they're going to start or how they're going to work or anything. But the moment I know, I will let you know here on the channel. Either way, we will be starting tomorrow, Monday night. Actually, technically Monday during the day. I have gotten a group of incredible content creators together. Some of them you may have heard of, and some of them you may have wished you've heard of already, but you're going to get to meet everybody during this whole process. So we're basically setting up a way that you guys cannot get dropped from any streams, so that when you're watching, you know, for the drops, if any of you need to lurk, or maybe it's like at the time where it's like, you just got home from work, you only have 20 minutes. You can just sign into a Twitch channel, but you don't know how long the stream is going to be live. And if you can get these drops, like, we got you covered. For every scenario, we totally got you covered. So you guys won't miss anything, basically. But the streamers that we're going to be working with this weekend are the Kengineer, Kodama, Angela Set, and Pupsker. I know some of you have definitely heard these names before. They're really popular in the Warframe community, but they're going to be, we're going to kind of keep things rolling for y'all. So there's constantly a show for the entire week. So if you see, I'm going to leave their links in the description below, myself included, so that you guys can follow us on Twitch. This way, whatever time around the world it is for you, you'll be able to just jump into any one of our streams, and we're just going to keep it cycling through. So you know you're not going to get dropped on any streams and miss out on any possible rewards that you guys can get for this week. That being said, I'm going to go over all the current free stuff that we know about. I'm also going to go over it a lot faster and not waste too much time, because last week I went over it a lot of detail, and I'm going to skip all that detail this week. Most of you are going to understand how a lot of this works. Links for these things will be in the description below if anything I mention requires a link. Right now, you guys can get a Corpus ship decor with Amazon Prime Gaming. I'm not sure if they have a thing here or whatever. Prime Gaming Iridos Collection. So right here, this is it. You guys are going to be able to get the Prime Iridos Collection. If you have Amazon Prime, you guys can link your Twitch account to an Amazon Prime. And what that will do will get you the ability to have Twitch Prime, which gets you a free sub every month. Thank you so much in advance for using it on my channel. I really appreciate it. But with that free Twitch Prime that you get, you guys will be able to get like really cool bonuses for not just Warframe, but loads of other blockbuster games. The next thing, you guys, free sheets on my Patreon. So I have made a whole list of things. You guys can join my Patreon. Links are in the description as well. For absolutely free in the About Me section, there are a bunch of documents that I have whipped up. Use them at your advantage for Warframe. I use a lot of these docs, and they've made my life a lot easier for things like selling liches or Rivens. And there's a lot more, you know, like sheets that I've made. But I mean, there's even more stuff if you do become a Patreon, which I super appreciate. But moving on from that, we have the redeem code Duviri-Furze. That's going to get you a color palette and a couple of mods, and I forgot what the other cool thing was, but that's good stuff, especially if you're a new player and you don't have the Tenno color palette. The next two are Duviri- and then any Warframe. PARVOS is another code. I'm hearing this still works. So if you're a brand new player, you haven't gotten the golden hand statue, you guys can get that as a decoration on your ship. Next will be the Duviri statue, which I'll link the website for that below. Went over how to do that in last week's video on This Week in Warframe. And now moving on. Let's go see what's going on in the game this week. Aside from Duviri, get excited. So we have Call this week. If you have never missed a Call mission in your life and you are completely caught up with the meta of Call, we're doing Deathless, Blow Up, Break Armor Veils, Gene Stamp Collection, Helion Kills, Unlock Cache with Passwords. And as far as what Chipper has this week, we're going to browse his wares. And we're going to see that he has a Crimson Archon Shard. Weekly reminder for you guys to be doing your Ayatan treasure hunt with Maru. And then let's also not forget that we have Gifts of the Lotus still happening. So there's 11 days left for this Gifts of the Lotus stuff that's happening. You guys can get a Dex Furus for completing the Extermination mission. You can get a Excalibur Dex in Action Glyph for completing this Hive mission. And you can get a Dex Rock Saka shoulder guards, chest guards, and knee guards for completing this excavation mission. And from there, we're going to see, as far as invasions goes, currently there is a Deravandal receiver, or where did it go, versus a Sheev hate sink that you guys can go after. I don't think there's anything else except, no, that's it. All right, there's nothing else as far as the invasions at the moment. For Steel Path missions, for the next 24 hours, you guys have a defense mission, a capture, a rush, an interception, and a disruption. As far as the sortie today, you have less than 12 hours for this. Rescue, mobile defense, and assassination is what we had today as a sortie. For this week's Archon Hunt, it's going to be versus Nira, and we are looking at an Amber Archon Shard, which is good. We have an Extermination, a Disruption, and the Showdown for that. Moving on to Nightwave, we have this week, Kill the Exploiter Orb, complete 4 Halls of Ascension on Lua, complete an Isolation Bounty mission on the Cambion Drift on Deimos, complete 3 rescue missions, 3 mobile defense missions, 3 extermination missions, 3 different bounties in the Plains of Eidolon, place 1 decoration in your orbiter. Yesterday's daily was 150 enemies with abilities, and then today's daily is sell any item in your inventory for credits. That's super easy. As far as the credit offerings for Nightwave this week goes, we have all the usual suspects, but then we also have Rifle Lamp, Steel Charge, Pistol Scavenger, and Energy Siphon. Rifle Lamp, you guys kind of look at the numbers that are here on the screen here. Energy Siphon got 20 of them. Steel Charge, I have 17 of them because I sold a few recently. But between Energy Siphon and Steel Charge, both of these are more important than Rifle Amp, but Rifle Amp will still be asked for in trade chat. So this is just easy platinum. If you are brand new to this game and you don't have, you know, maybe some of the weapons that you can get from Nightwave, maybe you're going to need some 19 extract or whatever it might be. If you're newer to the game, don't worry about these Rivens that I'm talking about right here. I mean, these mods that I'm talking about right here. This is just for when you're kind of like midway or further along, then this is kind of a cool thing to spend some of your Nightwave credits on. It's just stocking up on some extra of these mods and then spending a few hours or a few minutes, whatever. It depends on your luck, how long you're in trade chat for. It's just an easy way to make platinum. If you're patient, of course. And then the other mods that we have for this week are Prisma Guard for Mirage, Focused Acceleration for the Tetra, and Purging Slash for Excalibur. Teshin this week has himself in Steel Path, Veiled Riven Cypher, and a Shotgun Riven mod. Yes, we take those. Let's go check out Mr. Pants So Tight when he farts he can't escape. Right, like he kind of looks like that. I'm not alone on thinking that that's what it looks like. Anyway, he's got this week Mr. Ergo Glass. He has a cold 34% Ferox. Next, he has a 31% Heat Grigori. He's got a 49% Heat Livia. That's 49% is good. That is definitely helpful. A 27% Heat Exec and a 28% Electricity Agenda. So far, the only thing that's really worth it this week that he has, or at least this in the next 23 hours, you guys, you have a day left for this before his store resets. So right now, Sunday night, the best thing he's got is this 49% Heat Livia. All right, fast traveling to Yanta. This is your weekly reminder to get a Void Plume from her if you haven't already done that. Again, you could do this every 8 hours in the game. And why do we want to do this? That's a great question. Let me show you. So we want to do this because 5 Void Plumes once a week will get you 35,000 extra Kuva, which is nice because it really takes not a lot of effort to make a great amount of Kuva. So I definitely recommend you guys remember to do this once a week. Paladino over here at Iron Wake has, remember to get your 2 Rivens. Let's see what we get this week. A shotgun. I just got a shotgun from Teshin. Are you guys hanging out with each other? Are you punking me? We got a melee Riven mod. Lovely. I will take the melee Riven mod. Happy about that. Then you got your 150,000 credits. And again, your 35,000 Kuva that you can get once a week, which is always appreciated. Okay, and last but not least, for this week, we're checking out the invigorations, which are different for everybody, but this week, I got a Banshee that has 250% secondary damage and is immune to status effects, a Mag that has 100% ability duration and 75% reload speed, and a Necros that has 100% ability range and 75% sprint speed. That wraps it up for this week in Warframe. Thank you guys for watching. Love your faces, and I will see you on Twitch for Duviri. Expect a lot of awesome things to be uncovered and unveiled.